I think like the race was pretty much how I imagined it. I mean, I've seen like 100K of the course. I knew.
This is the most, epic and classic ultra trail in the world along UTMB. But they don't need to have like 12,000 runners here to be epic. They have only 400. What can go wrong for Ida can go wrong for all of them. It's the same. It's the heat. What I most like about this is the community around this race, and how they became like really big race in the world just for 400 people. The most important race to test your performance is Western States. If you want to see how good you are, you have to come here.
Every time I look around, I hope to find you looking back at me. You're everything I ever hope to see.
Sometimes after a few hours running, and it can be dangerous. You need to make sure that you have all the electrolytes you need, even more, because the biggest enemy here for all of them, probably the heat.
It's scary. Authorities releasing this video of a terrifying moment for two hikers, Border Patrol agents airlifting them to the hospital. One hiker suffering extreme heat stress, the other losing consciousness, overcome by the triple-digit temperatures. Around the country and around the world, the heat is inescapable and record-breaking. Monday was the hottest day the planet has experienced since record-keeping began, until the record was surpassed on Tuesday and Wednesday.
You need this combination of like really good fitness, but also like to be durable and handle all small things right, with like nutrition and like water and cooling down. I've been heat training, so I'm sweating a lot, but I have not calculated how much I'm actually losing. So I'm gonna be a little bit better with that, so I'm not like getting this like racing heart rate and cramps all over and kind of a terrible experience.
Western States is a long race. It's 100 miles, and it's always a challenge. Overall, with this weather, which is going to be too hot, part of the team is here, so it's going to be crewing here, and she thinks that that's going to be good for her.
Responsibility outlined. She said it loud and clear. 200. Because I wouldn't have been critical.
We got geese fire. Things are getting interesting, but we've got this is what the craft team's eating for dinner. Push the button. Okay, that's good now. Okay, you gotta see this video.
Oh, the perfect timing. Did you feel? Did you listen it too? Oh.
She has perfectly scheduled all the crewing in the 8 stations, so I think she's going to do it well. I see her more confidence than last year.
I just had a little bit bad luck there with this bad stomach. That was more like something that was the day before the race. Of course, I didn't do fueling well, but I don't know if it was because of that or that I didn't handle it well. So I didn't have, I can't really do a conclusion there. So I will try again this year to have a good fueling strategy. But I think more I learned this just now training the last month. I had some really bad experience where I like lost too much water and electrolytes. So I'm going to learn from that at least and be extra careful this time and have way more salt than I think.
Last 5 miles or 10 miles can change everything because it's a really long race and everything can happen. Yeah. In addition, it's a very fast race, so you have to be fast and deal with all these things that the tide, the heat is going to be heat. It's a long race. Everything can happen.
Let's go!
Ida. Come on. Dig.
The most important thing is to be on time, way before the runner. And this is something you don't learn from some books or whatever. It's just like, you know, the theory of the 10,000 hours. It's like about doing it and doing it again. You are like saving like some time here and there. So I'll try to get on time, have enough like food, plan B food, because if she doesn't want to have sweet, you can offer another like salty options. Make sure that you have enough ice because it's gonna be really hot. You know, the ice bandanas too. It's similar to Formula One, you know, when the pit stop, but you know, as fast as you can do it. In the final time, in the total running time, including the crew and the aid station, it should not be, you know, longer than 8 minutes extra in the whole thing. We are like a family. When one of them is running or competing, others are or crewing or pacing or whatever. So I think we are now in a good place. We know each other very well right now, so we have this confidence to, you know, work on the race strategy and do it, make it happen.
Woo! Yeah! Let's go, Ida!
It's good for every one of them. I think they feel embraced, or for the race, for the rest of the team.
I will try to start a little bit slower and better making sure all the time that I'm taking care of myself and so I'm not blowing up too early in the race.
She told Tommy and I that she feels less pressure this year because she's not like, you know, the favorite, and she's been here before and she knows that she can race in the top 10. So this time she's just like less stress, gonna take her time, go out and run her own race instead of like trying to run other people's races.
I didn't run a high mileage week like any time since like my surgery or that injury in 2019. So then at that time I was like, wow, the first time I did 160K 1 week, I was like, wow, and almost worried. And then it went well, the block there, and now I feel like more secure and that I can run a lot again and I don't need to do so much like cross training and other things. So I think that's a good base for a long race like this to.
If I could travel back in time, I'd lay a blanket full of stars.
Yeah, the only people coming this way are ones that are evacuating, yeah.
I know, there's a 100-mile race going on right now, and all of our runners are out there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we gotta go turn around. He came and put up road closed signs, so we are headed back to cool period. Very unlikely that they will let us onto the road.
I will break your fall, even